If you're wondering which gaming mice for CS2 are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Razer DeathAdder 5.3 Hyperspeed. This thing is lighter than my commitment to my New Year's resolutions at 59 grams and tracks so smoothly in Counter-Strike 2 that I actually started hitting headshots instead of shooting the wall behind enemies. The optical switches are louder than my neighbor's dog at 3 a.m., but at least they're faster than my reaction time when someone flanks me on Dust 2. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically the Honda Civic of gaming mice. Reliable as hell and won't break your bank account. Corsair M75 AIR wireless. At 60 grams, this mouse is lighter than my wallet after buying it, and the 2000 Hz polling rate is faker than my smile during Monday morning meetings because it just duplicates 1000 Hz packets. The battery life is shorter than my attention span during work calls at 45 hours, while other mice with the same battery capacity somehow manage 100 hours like they're running on pure spite. Would I buy it? No. Paying $150 for a mouse that lies about its specs is like buying a sports car that's actually a golf cart in disguise. Pulsar X2 HRRQ edition. This ergonomic monster has a high hump that cradles your palm like a loving mother and comes with the PAW 3395 sensor that's more reliable than my internet connection during clutch rounds. The quality control is shakier than my aim after 3 energy drinks, with some users getting defective units faster than you can say, return to sender. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's like playing Russian roulette, but with mice instead of bullets. Potentially amazing if you don't get a lemon. Zowie EC2 DW. This ergonomic right-handed beauty is built like a tank and feels more premium than my fake designer watch. Plus, it actually supports 4000 Hz polling rate, unlike some other mice that shall remain nameless. The battery life is shorter than a TikTok video, and there's no software, because Zowie thinks we're still living in 2005. So good luck customizing anything beyond basic settings. Would I buy it? Yes. It's like dating someone who's gorgeous but has zero social media presence. Frustrating, but ultimately worth it. Zowie U2 wireless. This ambidextrous oddball has a unique thumb curve that's more confusing than the CS2 ranking system and weighs 60 grams, which is heavier than some competitors, but lighter than my expectations. The coating attracts fingerprints faster than a crime scene and only goes up to 1000 Hz polling rate, making it feel like you're driving a Ferrari with a speed limiter. Would I buy it? No. It's like buying a sports car that can only go 55 miles per hour. Technically functional, but why would you when better options exist? Razer Viper 5.3 Pro. This thing is lighter than my will to live at 54 grams and comes with 8000 Hz polling rate that makes it smoother than a buttered penguin sliding down an iceberg. The side buttons feel mushier than overcooked pasta though, and at this price point you could probably buy a small country instead. Would I buy it? Yes, because I've been one-tapping more heads on Mirage than a woodpecker with ADHD, and that Focus Pro 35000 sensor is basically cheating. Vaxee XE wireless. The build quality is tighter than my grip on my rank after a losing streak, and those new mouse feet glide smoother than my excuses for bottom fragging. Battery life is shorter than my attention span during a lecture though, and in some regions this thing costs more than my monthly rent. Would I buy it? Maybe, because while it performs like a dream at 4000 Hz, I'm not sure I want to sell a kidney just to afford replacement feet that should have been included. Vaxee Outset AX wireless. This ergonomic beast has more palm support than my therapist and delivers flawless wireless performance that won't let you down like your teammates in clutch situations. The mouse button 5 has more post-travel than my X had emotional baggage, and mouse button 2 wobbles like a drunk penguin. Would I buy it? Yes, because that tilted shape feels like it was designed by angels, and the 4 kHz update makes it competitive enough to carry my sorry aim. Zowie ZA13 DW. This high-humped monster is perfect for claw grip players who like their mice taller than their expectations. And it comes with both speed and control skates because Zowie actually gives a damn about options. The battery life is shorter than a TikTok video, and those mechanical switches might disappoint people expecting optical wizardry. Would I buy it? Maybe, because while that enhanced receiver doubles as a charging dock, which is pretty neat, I'm not sure I want to deal with battery anxiety mid-clutch. Logitech G Pro X. Superlight 2. This is the mouse that more pros use than energy drinks, weighing 59 grams and packing up to 8,000 Hz polling rate that makes tracking smoother than my brain on caffeine. The clicks are heavier than my student debt at 98 grams of force, and it costs more than some people's entire setup. Would I buy it? Yes, because despite those chunky clicks feeling like you're pressing buttons through molasses, this thing is basically the AK-47 of gaming mice. Reliable, proven, and used by everyone who matters. Pulsar TenZ Signature Edition. This 48-gram featherweight is basically what happens when TenZ decides he wants a mouse that weighs less than my motivation to play Counter-Strike 2. And honestly, the 8,000 Hz polling rate makes it smoother than my excuses for bottom fragging. The optical switches feel mushier than overcooked pasta compared to mechanical ones, and at $130, it costs more than my entire Steam library during a sale. Would I buy it? Maybe, because if it's good enough for a professional Valorant player, it might help me hit shots that aren't just the broad side of a barn. Zowie FK2, a DW. The FK2 finally went wireless after fans begged longer than I've been stuck in silver rank, weighing 65 grams with that classic flat, ambidextrous shape that feels safer than my spray patterns. Battery life is more disappointing than my kill-death ratio at 38 hours, and those Huano switches might not satisfy the optical switch addicts who think they need every microsecond advantage. Would I buy it? Yes, because this shape has been copied more times than my homework in school, and there's a damn good reason why 11 professional players trust it. Vaxee E1 Wireless. This 60-gram ergonomic beast brings that legendary EC shape back from the dead, like a Phoenix clutch round. With 4,000 Hz polling, that's smoother than my teammates' excuses for not buying armor. The clicks are lighter than my wallet after buying skins, and the battery dies faster than my hopes in a 1 versus 5 situation at 30 hours. Would I buy it? Yes, because 17 professional players can't be wrong, and if it's good enough for tactical shooter gods, maybe it'll help me actually land those one-taps. G-Wolves HTS28K. At 34 grams, this thing is lighter than my chances of ranking up, with 8,000 Hz polling that registers movements faster than I can come up with excuses for whiffing easy shots. The rear side button has more post-travel than my journey from Nova to Master Guardian, and those side buttons are smaller than my confidence in clutch situations. Would I buy it? Maybe, because 34 grams is so light it might actually float away, but that 8,000 Hz polling could be the difference between hitting shots and hitting Alt F4. Lamzu Maya X. This 45-gram featherweight delivers outstanding FPS performance with its PAW 3950 sensor and 8,000 Hz polling rate, making those Counter-Strike headshots feel smoother than my pickup lines. The battery life is more disappointing than my last relationship though, and the mouse button wobble makes it feel like it's having an existential crisis every time you click. Would I buy it? Yes, because when you're getting destroyed in Counter-Strike, at least you can blame the mouse button wobble instead of your terrible aim. SteelSeries Rival 3 Wireless Gen 2. This chunky boy weighs in at 95 grams with 1 triple a battery, making it feel like you're dragging a brick around your mouse pad compared to those anorexic gaming mice everyone's obsessing over. The TrueMove air sensor with 18,000 DPI is solid for casual Counter-Strike sessions, but good luck doing those lightning-fast flick shots when your mouse weighs more than a small planet. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's perfect if you want to build forearm muscles while gaming. Plus, the removable batteries mean you'll never have to pause mid-clutch to charge like some peasant. Roccat Pure Air. This 54-gram wireless wonder rocks Kale optical switches that feel snappier than my comebacks, and the build quality is so solid it won't creak even when you're rage gripping it during those inevitable Counter-Strike tilts. The shape is basically a wireless Cone Pure Ultra that went on a diet, which sounds great until you realize it might not fit your hand like your favorite gaming chair fits your ass. Would I buy it? Yes, because those Kyle optical switches are better than most mechanical switches, and anything that can survive my rage-induced death grips deserves respect. Lamzu Maya X 8K. This medium to large size beast packs the same PAW 3950 sensor with 8,000 Hz polling and Nordic MCU combo, delivering motion latency so low it's practically time travel for your Counter-Strike plays. The performance is stellar, and the coating handles sweat better than my deodorant, but let's be real. Most people won't even notice the difference between 4,000 and 8,000 Hz unless they have a supercomputer and the reflexes of a caffeinated squirrel. Would I buy it? Yes, because having overkill specs makes me feel better about my mediocre aim. and the grip coating won't slip even when I'm sweating bullets during clutch rounds. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the gaming mice for CS2 for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.